What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Diamond Deck Discussions Unfiltered. I'm Coach Jace. That's Coach Rob, always with me. If you can't tell, I am a little hoarse today. The boys just spent the last week in Houston on my bachelor trip, and boy, did we have a good time.
A time was had. I'm a little hoarse as well.
A time was had. A great time was had. I appreciate all the boys that came with me and partied it up with me. We had a freaking phenomenal just boys weekend. There was lots of beer drank. There was lots of alcohol in general drank. There was a few golf played and some that got rained out. And there was a lot of touring of Houston, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It was honestly, it was a fucking blast. It was just, some people would call it a movie.
Yeah, if we had a camera on us, it would have definitely been a movie.
It would have been rated PG though.
Yeah, it was a. Oh man, it would definitely be rated PG.
13.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
We'll go PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13 because there's cussing, there's alcohol.
Right.
So yeah, PG-13.
If there was a rated R, if there's an R rating, it'd be because of the excess F words.
True.
The excess fucks, could say.
Kids, get your parents' permission to listen to us.
Oh, yeah.
But we had a great time.
You know, Coach, it's going to be a great one whenever we say fuck it way early.
Coach, you know who didn't have a great time? That would be Victor Robles. He did not have a good time in his rehab assignment that he'll probably continue to be on because there's most likely a suspension coming
Buddy,
down.
having a crash out like this in a rehab stint is unbelievable. I don't know if we've ever seen it. But do we understand it?
100%. It comes close to the one where the dude got hit and he drop kicked the catcher.
Yes.
And then charged the mound.
Yes, he sweet chin music the catcher. And then
full Shawn Michaels
and then went off of the catcher and like pushed off after he kicked him and hauled ass towards the pitcher. And the pitcher's running around the field like he doesn't want to get fucking hit. This almost has the equivalent to the Bryce Harper throws his helmet essentially as he's running towards the pitcher. The issue with that is this is in the minor leagues.
And Bryce Harper's helmet slipped mid-throw and didn't go anywhere
and he's
near
lucky.
the pitcher.
He's lucky.
Yeah.
Because that would have been assault, brother.
Full Myles Garrett hitting people on top of the head with a fucking helmet.
I remember when that Myles Garrett thing happened,
God,
and there was a whole bunch of picture of fucking Mason Rudolph with his head like caved in. And it was like, hey, you guys, can I go back out there and play? Yeah. It was crazy. This was incredible to scroll through my feed and go, what the fuck just happened?
So the thing about it is, as we both said, we understand it. Frankly, he could have gone about it in a better way, but I don't blame him for what he did.
Right.
Because when you're in a rehab stint in the minor leagues, you are trying to get back to the bigs. You want to get swings off. You want to be able to see pitches. You want to do all the things, right? This is a guy that had 8 at-bats in 3 games versus the same team and got hit in 5 of those 8 at-bats, including 3 times by the same pitcher. Once in the first game, and then in the third game that they played, the third game, so they played a one day, second day, had a couple of days off, played the third team again. So the first pitcher of the first game came back and pitched again. Joey Estes, I think is who it was. And
yes, Joey Estes.
Hits him early in the game on the check swing that they called a swing, obviously. And that was his 4th time getting hit right here on the forearm. And then the 5th one, he takes it directly off the chest because he swung, which is the craziest part, is he takes it straight off the chest, back goes down, he walks behind catcher, behind umpire, grabs bat, and from right at the plate, launches bat at Joey Estes and looks directly at him and says, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it's a guy that can't catch a break.
Yeah,
and that it's upsetting. It really is. It's disappointing because I love Victor Robles. I love watching him play. Speed demon out there. He's a great outfielder. I remember his Future Stars card came out on like 2018, the show.
Yeah.
And it was a great version of that card. Everybody wanted it. And it was, this dude has been, I'm not going to say he's been a stud, but he's a Major League Baseball player. He's not a minor league baseball player.
Yep.
He belongs in the majors. And it's rough to see shit like this for him. And wish him the best and condolences to him as well. His mother passed away, and that's tough to deal with. Also, RIP to his bat. I guarantee that bat is probably broken right now because of how hard he threw it. But man, look, this is a guy that we want to see go back to the bigs.
Yeah.
And it's not going to happen like this.
No, and it's one of those things where, dude, look, you've got to be better. If you're in the minor, you're a AAA essentially. You have got to be better.
I'm good, I promise. Wrong pipe. Wrong hole.
There you go. And it's a team that Seattle needs back. Needs him back. They're making their playoff push right now, as is everyone, and this is a big bat for him. This guy was hitting 273 before he went down with a few stolen bases. Got a career 248 going with him. He only had 44 ABs, but I mean, this is a big bat for him.
Yeah,
and really solidifies the outfield, right? You put this guy back in right field, and your outfield's really solidified with Randy,
needed.
Julio, and
yeah,
Victor.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, it's going to be a tough one. There's most likely going to be a suspension, which is going to keep him down in the minors even longer.
Yeah.
And, he won't be able to play. But
I just hope that whenever he comes back from this suspension that he gets balls that he can fucking hit.
Yeah, well, once he gets to the bigs and there's more control.
Well,
okay. I mean,
but he's not going to get back to the bigs until he gets a couple of bats.
It got to the point where I think it was 5th or 6th at bat. He stood with his heels on the outside of the batter's box.
Yeah, and they're still hitting him.
No, they didn't hit him on that one.
No.
But didn't even take part in the at bat. He struck out on a 2-2 or 1-2 slider. Had no intention of swinging, just stood there with the bat on his shoulder. I'm just gonna watch these pitches because y'all fuckers keep hitting me. So, dude, just one of those things where is
he in AAA?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the big
difference. You would
think
that they're fucking
between
good.
the bigs and minor leagues, though.
Yeah,
man.
but you would think that they're almost there, right?
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean?
Think so.
You would think.
I think Joey Estes has spent time in the bigs too.
Yeah, I do recognize that name.
So there might be some. Maybe there's a little heat somewhere. I gotta see. You gonna look up Joey Estes?
Yeah.
But dude,
he pitched for the A's.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds right. But man, I tell you, it's just one of those things that you hate seeing him whenever your guy's on a rehab assignment. That's what they're there for, man. It's stupid.
Joey Estes. Let me look. So he has pitched. He's pitched 7 innings for the A's this year. He's been in the bigs. Last year he threw 127 2/3.
Yeah.
So last year he pitched a whole season with the A's.
Yep.
And had an opponent's batting average.
How many guys did he hit?
How many hit by pitches did he allow? I don't like how what's its fuck?
Yeah, that person?
No, this fucking Baseball Reference does their pitchers.
Wow.
Cuz it's it's weird.
He hit 10 last year.
Okay. Glad you found
that. It's not hard to find.
I'm on
Baseball Reference right now.
I literally typed in Joey Estes, right?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find it. Oh, it was in the first one I didn't look at.
Attaboy.
Okay, so he hit 10 guys last year, but it was in, like I said, it was in 120. What was it? 127 2/3.
He hit a guy 3 times in 3 innings.
Yeah, that's probably why he's back down in fucking AAA.
But, dude, I tell you, we talk about a big difference between the bigs and AAA. You know what else there's not a big difference in? Is the bigs and Players Weekend and Williamsport, which we just saw, or which we are currently seeing. Juan Soto Shuffle came back. The kids were in the stands chanting Soto Shuffle, Soto Shuffle.
Did you see that one
he
kid
did it for him?
They asked these 2 kids that were standing next to each other. So reporters in the middle, kid here, kid here.
The Canadian kid.
They asked the kid over here, who's your favorite player?
Yeah.
He said Juan Soto. Okay. Who's your favorite player? Is it Juan Soto? He goes, no, Juan Soto's kind of overrated.
Yeah.
And then I forget who the fuck he said, but I was like, kid knows ball.
Yeah, I
Kid
mean,
knows ball.
that's he said he wanted to get his main autograph focus was
Oh, it was
Kyle
Cal
Riley.
Riley. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Which shout out to the Big Dumper for signing a toilet seat. That was pretty fucking
That
awesome.
was legit. If
But
your name is a big dumper,
you got to
you
sign it.
have to sign a fucking toilet seat.
But we got in the midst of Williamsport and seeing that we got to see MLB bring back Players Weekend this year, which was a lot of fun. We didn't get the names on the back of the jerseys, but we got customized cleats. We got customized bats. We got batting gloves, and we got regular fielding gloves. And, Coach, there was one player that got in trouble for having a fielding glove. Matt Strahm with the Phillies.
It's bullshit.
Mid-game.
So, do you know the story behind this game or behind this glove?
I saw something about it, but I can't recall off the top of my head at the moment.
So it's his pencil glove, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it's been signed by all the players on the Little League World Series team from Pennsylvania. So the Little League World Series team that made it from Pennsylvania, he had all them sign.
Yeah.
And he put it on his glove. Now these God, I want to say a word so bad, but I don't want to get fucking canceled. These stupid ass fucking Nationals they force him to take this fucking game off. Or
Glove
to
off.
take his glove off.
Yeah.
The glove he put on had a patch of white in the same fucking spot as his glove. So you tell me why that's not
look,
a legal thing to do. I mean,
I don't know. And if you're going to get this approved and have everything ready to go, and then a team's going to be able to say, we don't want them using that because it's got white on it. I mean, look, I get it. But at the same time, Nationals, you're not playing for anything besides September call-ups to see who might be ready to make your team next year. You're playing for absolutely nothing. Let a guy pitch an inning with this awesome glove on Players Week. If this wasn't Players Weekend, sure, complain about all you want. But it's Players Weekend. We're celebrating a kids' sport. That is the whole point of this, is to bring back the joy and forget about, the contract that you're playing with and the this and the that. I heard it best this morning. Eduardo Perez was talking about an interview that Frankie Lindor was in one of the clubhouses of the Little League teams, and he's like, these kids are 12, and it's what I talk about all the time. What's your approach at the plate? Like, what are you thinking about? What do you do? How is it? And he goes, I don't have an approach. I just go up there, see ball, hit ball.
right.
And Frankie said, I'm going to do that tonight. He got 3 hits.
Yep.
And it's like, that may not be the reason why, but in the back of his head, he's like, don't overthink this. Just see ball, hit ball.
No, it's simplified. Baseball is a very simple game.
See ball, hit ball, catch ball, throw ball.
It's
see base, run to it.
Baseball is very simple, but there's a mental aspect of it that makes it difficult.
Yeah.
And the mental aspect is where you overthink things.
Yep.
Right? Especially nowadays, right? If I have a fucking 21-degree launch angle at 103 miles an hour off the bat, it's going to go 390 feet, which is just enough to get it over the left center wall. Like, you don't need to think about that. Dude, what fucking Jacob Wilson does, and just fucking move your feet, which that one is a little unorthodox. I don't think I've seen that one, but that dude's in there. He's fucking ready to hit. The ball comes in, he steps, pow, and hits. See ball, hit ball. It's very simple. If every player would just not fucking think, just go out there. Now there'd be some that probably would go over.
I mean, just look at what's happened in the league over the last 15 years since they got all these analytics and shit that's come into the game. We see batting averages steadily go down. There was a time where we had 20, 30 players hitting above 300. Now we got 2 or 3 hitting above 300.
Yeah, analytics are...
It's one of those things where if you can get back to get baseball back, and I get it. You got to do all the mental stuff. You got your pregame stuff that you're going to do every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And you got your on-deck stuff you're going to do every single time. I got all that part. But the closer you can get to black and white, see ball, hit ball, catch ball, throw ball, right? See base, run to it. The closer you can get to those kind of mentalities, the funner the game gets for you. And I believe the more successful you're going to be too.
Yeah.
And it's just, all these things are coming out now. And, well, I know you and me both hate all the analytical aspect that's going on in baseball right now, and how it just seems to be everything you do. I mean, look at the Rays a couple of years ago. We talked about it in the postseason. I forget who was on the mound, but dude was dominating. And in the seventh inning, he had only given up like one hit, but it was a 2-0 game. The Rays were winning. And the analytics said he didn't need to face the top of the order again. Dude's dealing at like 70 some odd pitches, and Kevin Cash goes out there and takes him out. And it's like, what are you doing? The feel of the game says this is your best option right now.
That I still don't fucking understand.
Like, the feel of the game is going away, and you don't coach off of analytics. You coach off of the feel of the game and what you feel is best at the time. Yes, analytics are going to say that, so-and-so hits 230 versus lefties and 290 versus righties, so you need to throw a lefty against him. But when he's 0 for 3 and looks as stupid as shit at the plate and hadn't come close to touching this guy, I'm not going to switch my pitcher just because the analytics says so, when I've watched this happen all game long. I don't know, dude. I was a big field coach, and it was one of those things where if the feeling is right to make a change on the mound, make a change on defense, put a bunt down, put a hit and run on, like, the feel of the game told me exactly how I needed to coach.
Yeah.
And I think that's going away at the higher levels.
It's that gut instinct that some people have and some people don't. Like for one, I always kind of went with, like how you kind of said, like, all right, who's hot? Like, who's my hot hand? Now, when you coach younger kids, you kind of have to strategically play it as far as, all right, this kid, I might need him for tomorrow. He's at 30 pitches right now. We got 2 outs in this inning. Do I want to let him finish the inning and possibly go over 35 and not be available for tomorrow? Or do I want to say, fucking pull him with 1 out left?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's besides the point. The fact of the matter is, the Nationals told Matt Strahm to take this fucking glove off because it had white on it, which is an MLB violation.
Right.
Only to put a glove on
that has white.
That, you ever seen the ice cream glove on MLB, the show?
Yeah.
It's exactly what he put on. The cat's fucking with him, and he doesn't like it.
That's fine.
But pink webbing.
Yeah.
And glove is like a cream color.
Right.
Right? Not white, but it's white enough. So why the fuck did they let him pitch with that glove up? I don't get it. Whoever made that call from the Nationals dugout, fuck you.
Yeah.
Because that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I don't get some of this shit.
Dude, if I'm the Phillies manager at that time, if I'm Rob Thompson, bro, I'm
getting tossed.
No, I'm not getting tossed. No. Every time they come up with a color, that get a regular bat. Like, I'm going full dickhead petty mode. Get a regular bat. Everybody needs to go in dugout, put regular cleats on. Put your black or white cleats on.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Y'all can't do that.
It's a violation.
Yeah.
Hey, Nationals, y'all should fine all your players for not wearing the right shit.
I'm going full petty mode and doing everything I can.
It's crazy. Just the fact he wore this glove to honor the kids that made the Little League World Series from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
The Little League World Series is in Williamsport. The Phillies are in fucking Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand it, and this is not a good story.
It's not a good story, especially
the umpire should have fucking said, "Look, man, like, are you sure? Like, I get it. If I don't enforce a rule,
right?
I get fined, blah blah blah." So umpire had to tell him, like, look, but it's chicken shit, is what it is.
Yeah.
But let's stay with the Phillies right here.
Yeah.
Zach Wheeler.
Phillies also got more bad news.
Zach Wheeler, did they say how long he's going to be out with these blood clots?
There is no said time yet. The update that the Phillies press put out about 3-4 hours ago was right-handed pitcher Zach Wheeler underwent a successful, don't know, some big doctor word.
Call your brother.
Yeah. Procedure to remove a blood clot in his right upper extremity.
Thrombolysis.
There you go. In his
tell
right.
Victoria whenever she gets home to come in here, she'll say it.
This morning by Dr. Paul Demuzio,
Italian guy.
At Thomas Jefferson University Hospital. Further treatment and subsequent timeline for recovery for Wheeler is to be determined. But I would venture to say that this is this might be an end of the season thing.
I'd imagine. Blood clots are obviously a fucking terrible thing.
Yeah.
And depending on where they are, let me Google this procedure.
And even with this, you can't get on blood thinners because that's against PED policy.
Is it?
Or an enhancement policy. Yeah.
He needs to do that red blood cell shit that Lance Armstrong did.
And here's the other thing. However long he's down for and can't throw, that means he's going to have to build back up. And so your build back up time is with a month and 2 weeks left in the season. This is not looking good for the Phillies, and losing their perennial Cy Young Award candidate in Zach Wheeler is not good. And it takes them, in my opinion, it takes them right out of World Series contention, to be completely honest.
So Google AI overview, which takes all the information from all the articles and kind of sums it up, right? Thrombolysis, that's what I'm going to call it.
I like it.
So thrombolysis, because there's a Y in there. Got a thrombolysis, a medical procedure that involves dissolving blood clots. So it is used to restore blood flow in blocked arteries or veins, which can prevent or treat conditions such as heart attack, stroke, pulmonary embolism, and deep vein thrombosis.
Okay.
Right. So basically, in blood clots. Like, I don't
Look up recovery time.
Okay.
I thought that's what you were doing this whole time.
I was looking up what it was.
I mean, it's removing blood clots. That's what it says. What the fuck? Those 3 words were said a lot this past week.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
A lot of words said this.
Yeah.
I literally typed in thrombolysis, recovery time, baseball. AI overview says for a professional baseball player like Zach Wheeler undergoing thrombolysis to remove blood clot, recovery time typically ranges from 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, like I said, I believe this
for return to play.
I believe this is an end of the season thing.
With some cases requiring full year rehab.
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's blood clots. Like, you got to do multiple tests to make sure this doesn't come back. I think he's done for the year, in my opinion.
See, to me, this is almost like, I know it's not the exact same thing, right? But like the whole Edge thing, WWE.
Yeah.
Right. So Edge got told he'll probably never be able to wrestle again.
Mm-hmm.
And so he said, fuck it, he retires. And then all of a sudden, 2020 or 21 or something like that, whenever, he came back. He actually got medically cleared. Daniel Bryan, same thing.
Kurt Angle,
broken
neck.
Well, yeah, but that's a whole. He just fought through that shit, and he took a bunch of drugs and shit. He did. He took a bunch of painkillers, fought through the fucking pain. He ended up having like surgery, and then anyway. There's a whole thing. He's recovered now. He's good. But yeah, like, this is a huge letdown for the Phillies, because
not letdown, just a big loss.
Yeah, I mean, obviously
you're let down if Zach Wheeler goes start game 1 of the postseason and he goes 1 inning and gives up 8. That's a letdown. There's nothing he could do about this.
Well, if his blood's not pumping, bud, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. If his blood's not pumping right,
too soon.
It's not. It's a fact. If his blood isn't pumping right, you cannot get you can't get your blood flowing into your arm.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing.
I'm just throwing it out there.
There's a difference between a loss of a player and a letdown. This isn't a letdown.
It's both.
When we had the Phillies pick to win the World Series and they got bounced in the first round, that's a letdown.
Okay, this is a huge loss for the Phillies.
There's nothing he can do about this.
I'll agree with you on that.
There's nothing
I will 100% agree. It sucks. It sucks bad for this Phillies team, who is
sitting in first place.
Yeah.
And losing a guy that's 10-5 with a 2.71 ERA, got 195 strikeouts this year and almost 150 innings pitched. I mean, he started all 24 of 24, This is, again, a perennial Cy Young Award candidate, a perennial top 5 pitcher in the league, just an absolute stud when he's throwing at 38, 37, whatever he's at right now. MLB.com don't have his age on it. He was born in 90. What does that put him at? 35.
Yeah.
I mean, he said he plans on retiring after 2027. That's already been reported.
So 1 more year. So he might just I would not be shocked.
No, after 2027. So he's got to finish out this year if he can.
Oh, in 2 years. So in 2
more.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not be shocked if he just sorry.
I mean, it just depends on how this goes. If he's got to, he's got to.
Well, that's the thing. You don't know until really you don't know till you know, right? It's one of those situations to where like you won't know if he's good until you go and like he overexerts himself, right?
Yeah.
Gets his blood really pumping. And if he can't,
it's a big.
It sucks.
It's a tough loss, man.
You were about to say big letdown.
No, I said I was about to say it's a big blow to them. So
it is. It sucks. It sucks. But let's be honest with ourselves here. Phillies probably aren't going to win the World Series. Probably weren't going to with a healthy Wheeler. You know why? There's another team in the NL that's probably going to fucking win the World Series, and it's not the Dodgers. It is the Milwaukee beer guys, the Brewers. Okay. These guys, holy shit. The best record in baseball, the number one consensus by a landslide. These guys are up right now on Detroit. Detroit has the best record in AL, and they're actually tied with the Blue Jays for the best record in AL. But these guys just aren't going away.
Dude, the Brewers, they don't stop. I mean, they just lost a game for the first time in their last 15. They had won 14 straight.
Right.
It is hard to win 14 straight in the bigs. It's hard to get to 5.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, the Dodgers just swept the Padres, and they just lost 4 straight before that. Like, just turned their whole season around right there. But this is a team in the Brew Crew that is looking on. I mean, they're looking unstoppable.
You know what's crazy? In this division, in second place, is the Chicago Cubs.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 2 teams in Major League Baseball right now that have above a plus 100 run differential, and it is the Brewers and the Cubs.
Correct.
And the Brewers are at 168, and the Cubs are at 110. Everyone else is in double digits or negative. These two, and it's great. Like the Cubs are in second place, 9 games back with 70 wins. Like, explain that. Like the Padres are at 69 wins, and they're 2 games back against the Dodgers. Like that's where you want to be.
There's 6 teams in the league with 70 wins, and the Cubs are 1, and they're in second place in their division.
Right.
The other 5 are in first, obviously.
Correct. Actually, Houston Astros, they don't even have 70 wins.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this division, which we normally say, hey, it's a toss-up every year. The Brewers are destroying. They're destroying baseballs, and they're destroying hitters.
I mean, what we've talked about it before, what Pat Murphy has done with this group
is insane. Just absolutely insane. After Craig Counsell leaves.
After you get rid of Devin Williams. After you lose Corbin Burns. After you don't have Brandon Woodruff. After Yelich even goes down, they didn't skip a beat when Christian Yelich was down for multiple months at a time.
Right.
You traded for Nestor Cortez. He's gone. You traded him at deadline. And you haven't skipped a beat. You want to talk about the true definition of next man up mentality is the Milwaukee Brewers.
Correct. The fucking Brew Crew is doing it right now. And look, guess who's the manager of the Cubs?
Yeah, the former.
Craig Counsell.
Yeah.
Who's one of 6 teams with fucking 70 wins? Yeah. This is insane. This is just it's almost sad to fucking see.
It's not sad. I mean, it's all look what they're doing is awesome. I
No,
don't think either
I'm
of
just
us
saying it's
picked the
sad to
Brew
see
Crew
for
to
the.
win this
Well,
division.
no, we picked the Reds.
Yeah, we
Actually,
both
no,
picked
this was the only division where we differed. I picked the Cubs, you picked the Reds.
Yep, you're right.
This is the only division where we were different.
Yep.
Obviously, we picked the Dodgers. We picked the Phillies. Who we picked to win the West? AL West. Was that Seattle or Texas?
I think I picked Texas.
Well, if you picked Texas, I picked Texas.
AL West, we both had Texas.
Okay. And then do we pick Kansas City for the AL Central?
Yep.
And then we picked the Red Sox to win the East?
Yep.
Which still stands.
It's still a fighting chance.
That one's still possible.
4 back, 5 back?
5. They're 5 back. But, I mean, this is just the run that they're on. You know what? I think part of it was the Mizorowski Charizard pull that he got. And that was whenever he was down.
Yeah.
He was down for a little bit, and he pulled a fucking Charizard in the clubhouse, which is sick pull, But yeah, this is a crazy team that no one saw coming, and I think this is the Arian Foster effect.
I mean, I think it's one of those things where you might have thought last year was a fluke. Like I saw a lot of people didn't pick Cleveland or Kansas City to win that division because they thought last year was a fluke. And they thought Detroit was actually serious. And then they bring back Jack Flaherty and bring in a couple more pieces. And boom, Detroit's just running away now. And we've just seen KC come over the 500 mark. Like they're 63 and 61.
They're 7-3 in the last 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They just come over the 500 mark. And it's just one of those things where a lot of people didn't pick them and said, no, last year was a fluke. This team's really not that good.
I'll tell you who needs to watch out is the Red Sox because the Yankees are 7-3 in their last 10 as well as on a 3-game win streak.
Mm-hmm.
There's a team in New York that's fucking sad right now, but wish it was the other way around, honestly, but it is what it is.
Speaking of the Sox.
Yeah. Hey, we got Nathaniel Lowe.
We got an A-Low. It's a decent pickup.
Is this the Nate Lowe where the PA guy for the Rangers said, now to bat, Nate Lowe, and his mom tweeted out and was like, it's Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
This is former Ranger, now former Washington National. Remember, they traded him at the beginning of the year.
Right. Yes.
And, his numbers aren't great if you just look at them blindly at a 216 average with 16 home runs. Not great. Okay. But here's what the Red Sox did. The Red Sox have been throwing out Abraham Toro and Romy Gonzalez. Romy versus lefties, Abraham Toro versus righties. Okay. Here's what Romy has done versus lefties. 354 batting average and 6 homers. 6 of his 8 homers are against lefties. Now you put a guy in Nathaniel Lowe at first base who hits left-handed, so obviously he's going to be in versus righties. Average still isn't great at 235, but 14 of his 16 homers have come against righties. And in Fenway, he's a 265 career hitter. He's got 1 homer, and it was off of Garrett Whitlock a couple of years ago in 2022, I think.
I like it.
I think this is a good pick. It's not a fantastic. This is not a splashy move.
It's not a replacement for your down Tristan Casas.
This is not a flashy move by any means. This is a guy that's going to be good with the glove, and whenever you face a righty, you can throw him in there confidently and say you're going to be an average hitter and you're going to pop us a homer every now and then. Whenever you got a lefty, you got a guy in 354 versus lefties ready to go against them. So it's a good split for the Sox to have. You get solidification, essentially, at the first base side, which is what going into trade deadline, everybody said you needed 3 things: relief, 1 more starter, first base. And you really didn't do any of them, but, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Look, I like it. I like the pickup. I just hope it pans out. Right, we have a lead over the Yankees in this division.
Mm-hmm.
We could, if the Blue Jays stop doing whatever the fuck they're doing, and lose a couple games, we could take this division over, and our wish could come true.
Yeah.
But everything has to align. All the stars have to align. And
nice lead.
I don't know if it will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't know if it'll pan out until it does,
Right.
or it doesn't. And we'll be watching to find out. I'm very intrigued to see how this move goes, and I'm very intrigued to see where he'll hit in the lineup. I want to see how everything just kind of ends up, because we could go through a spell where we just we suck again and we don't make the fucking playoffs.
Yeah,
we could. There's a lot of time left in this season.
You
got a month and a half, bud.
Yeah, you got 6 weeks, and I mean, look, right now we hold a 3.5 game lead over the Guardians. We hold a three game lead over the Yankees in the wild card. No, not 3 game lead. A half a game lead for the last wild card spot. The Mariners are sitting at second. We're sitting in the lead. But we got a 3.5 game lead over the Guardians, 4 game lead over the Royals. That's your next 2 sitting on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, it's one of those things where hopefully it does align. Speaking of a line.
So I don't know how this would work, and I'm actually reading on it right now because it's the first time I didn't believe it, and I just typed it in on the Google, and I'm reading about it right now. I don't hate it, but I also really don't. I don't fucking love it.
I don't hate it because the projection,
I'm looking at it right now,
has the Red Sox, the Mets, the Yankees, and the Phillies all in the same division.
Mm-hmm.
That does not sound fun.
That sounds like me going to play chess with a bunch of people who know how to fucking play chess.
Meanwhile, what the Mid-Atlantic would now become would be the Orioles, the Charlotte team, which would be the expansion team, the Pirates, and the Nationals. This is going to be another toss a coin and pick what team wins this division, because this division is going to suck. But you could take the O's, stick them in the East.
You stick them up your ass.
And you could put the Phillies over there, because let's face it, the Phillies are the only team on the outside looking in. They're not getting rid of Red Sox or Yankees rivalry, and they're not going to get rid of Mets-Yankees rivalry. Not crosstown. Not like that.
No.
So Phillies are the only team you can swap with, and you either got to put the Nats, the Pirates, or the O's in this division. And I think you have to. That division is too strong. Somebody's going to be left out. You can't have these teams left out.
No, you can't. And I'm trying to find the actual. What are you on right now?
I'm on Twitter. I could MLB Digest has posted it. But what we're talking about is Rob Manfred last night mentioned in a Little League broadcast that MLB could be on the verge of expansion, 2-team expansion, and realignment. This is what we saw years ago when the Astros were in the National League, got swapped to the American League. So it's just one of those things that.
Okay, I'm looking at the teams now. I found it.
Yeah, they're the 2 proposed places that it would go would be
Portland was one,
Nashville and Charlotte, which would both be on the same side of what Jim Bowden is saying the proposal realignment plans would be. So they wouldn't even be in opposite teams. So you'd essentially have what we now know as the American League. Let's just call it that, because we see Red Sox, Yankees, and
so it'd be the way I'm looking at it now is East and West.
Yeah.
Right. So your two conference. This is. Is it Jim Bowden's proposed realignment?
Yep.
Okay. So, what, in your opinion?
All
let's look at this. What league would be the weakest?
The Mid-Atlantic, 100%. I don't even have to look at it no more. You got the O's, the Charlotte, and Pittsburgh and Nationals. They all have losing records at this exact current moment. The Mariners would win the Pacific Coast. The West would still be an absolute dogfight between the Diamondbacks whenever they're healthy, the Dodgers and the Padres. The Southeast, you got the Rays and the Braves. It's going to be between them, even though Marlins have played good recently. The North, you got the Reds, the Guardians, the Tigers, the Blue Jays. That's going to be a brutal division. The East, we just talked about it. Red Sox, Mets, Yankees, Phillies, brutal division. Midwest, Cubs, White Sox, Brewers, Twins, brutal division with the Twins whenever they play up to their level. We know how good they can be. The Southwest, Astros, Royals, Cardinals, Rangers, brutal division. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The easiest, weakest link here is the Mid-Atlantic, which is why you have to take one of those teams and put them in the East. You cannot have the East be this strong because people are getting left out every single year that don't deserve to be left out.
Right. I just
when you're talking about a division that could have 4 90-win teams in it, like,
would you still have a wild card at that point? What else would you do? And my other question is, why are we fucking with baseball?
Yeah.
Why? We said this last time. This is the only sport. No shot, like no clock, right? There's a pitch clock now, which I guess that kind of throws a fucking wrench into things, but why are we messing with it?
Yeah.
This is considered by most America's pastime.
Yep.
Fucking leave it there. Leave it there. Don't fuck with it. The game is great the way it is right now. I do think that you should be allowed to pick off as many fucking times as you want, because that's how your 40-70 season became to be.
Yeah.
Right? That's how Ohtani's 50-50 season came to be.
Correct.
Now, would they have probably stole that many bases? We don't fucking know. Ricky Henderson's stolen base record will never be broken.
No.
It will never be. Because Chandler Simpson's not going to get on base as much as fucking Ricky Henderson did.
Yeah, and you got to average, what, like 85 steals for 20 years?
It's a wild stat.
Yeah, you got to average like 80 steals or 85 steals for 20 straight years.
It's crazy. It is nuts. Like Pete Rose hit record. I don't think that'll ever be broke.
No. Cal Ripken, most games played consecutively. Never.
No. With how many people take off? Look, this is a bullshit thing. There shouldn't be a fucking salary cap. Keep the divisions how they are. If you want to expand, then I guess you have to.
I'm not opposed to this. Like, I want more baseball, and I want a city like Nashville to have a baseball team.
I get it, but who are you going to do like the NBA did, and you get a fucking a lottery pick? Like you get put into certain players get put into the fucking
So in the NBA, whenever they have the expansion, you keep your top 8. Like the teams get to pick what 8 guys they want to keep.
Okay,
and then the other 7 essentially are now draft eligible. All 30 teams still have drafting rights.
Right.
Like, you don't just, the 2 expansion teams don't just get the pick of their litter, right? Like, you still go through a draft process. I think this is going to be the same thing. You're probably looking at, you're keeping, 16, 17 play, like what, 15, 16, 17, 18 player. I think 18 would really be the max. I don't think we'd get that far. But which one of those guys do you want to keep? The rest go into the quote unquote lottery system, and you start drafting from there.
But it's the question that you got to ask after that is, what do the playoffs look like? What does the regular season look like?
Yeah, this is a long way to go. And look, Commissioner Rob Manfred has already said he's not renewing his contract when it's over in 2029. So we got 5 years to find out.
And and
expansion doesn't happen overnight. This takes. I mean, look at Vegas. Okay.
Yeah.
Vegas has taken 4 years before that city's ready to have a baseball team and a baseball field. So this is not something that he says, "Oh, we're signing off expanding tomorrow, and in 2026 we got an expansion baseball team." Not gonna happen.
I think you should bring one. If you're gonna bring one to Baton Rouge. Fuck it.
Nah, not having. It's too big of a football city. Nashville's not that big of a football city, even with Tennessee playing right across the bridge.
Yeah, but if Tennessee all of a sudden won a Super Bowl,
nah, well,
you know what I mean? Like,
I still think Nashville's too big. The problem is gonna be finding space, but it's one of those things, dude, where I love it and I hate it all at the same time. But again, this is nowhere near happening. We got CBA negotiations that we got to get through first, which now is going to include this.
Could be a lockout.
Could be a lockout after or in 2027. And
which would be 30, 33 years.
Yeah, since the last one.
Because the last one was 94.
I don't. If it happens, it's going to be in 2030 or later. It'll be after all the plans are done, because Manfred's going to try to get this done. And once it's done, the new commissioner can't come in and be like, fuck it, we're not doing it.
No,
Like,
but
you still have to stick it out.
I don't know. I feel like Manfred's going to try to get all this done, going to get it done, and then
you're going to dip.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah. Well, it might happen. I don't know.
The Savannah Bananas are going to be a fucking team in the MLB.
Hey, they should draw a crowd, I guess.
Yeah. Look, I enjoy the Savannah Bananas very much.
Yeah,
I do. I love watching them play and all. But if you're trying to make that, baseball,
yeah, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not baseball.
All right, Coach. I think we're gonna call it a day.
I'm down with that.
I do have off.
After the long weekend, I got in bed at 6 o'clock last night, 5 o'clock last night, and I was sleeping by 6:15. And I rolled over and I looked at Victoria. I said, "How many episodes have I missed?" And she goes, 2.5. It was 8:30 at this time. I said, "Turn the TV off. I'm going to bed for good." And I slept like a rock. And I'm going to do the exact same thing tonight.
So Saturday night when I got home,
I'm just not getting in bed at 6 because it's already 6:40.
Yeah, so Saturday night whenever I got home, Oleta looked at me. She's like, "You want to go lay in bed?" I was like, "Yeah." So we took a shower, went lay in bed, and then she goes, "You gonna put something on?" I was like, "Yep, SpongeBob. We're going to sleep." Because we put on SpongeBob to go to sleep at night.
Yeah.
Because it's something that we don't have to fucking pay attention to. We've seen it a million times.
Right.
So we put on SpongeBob. I set the fucking sleep timer and I rolled over and I looked at my clock. That's how Mitch said, fucking 8:30. And it was Saturday night.
Yeah.
And she was, "Oh, thank you." Like, dude, we fucking woke up next morning. I think it was, well, first of all, I woke up fucking like 6 a.m. to Bella fucking barking.
Yeah.
I was like, "God damn it." And woke up again at like 8 o'clock to her fucking barking again. I was like, "God damn it." But then we woke up at like 9 and was like, "Holy shit, we're rejuvenated."
Yeah. Feeling good.
Let's go grocery shopping.
Wait, I'm dead again.
So I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm looking at you. Fuck you. Yeah. No, we ended up, dude, we went grocery shopping. We went grocery shopping, got all our chores done. And she was like, "All right, bed's made and all. You ready to go take a shower and go to bed?" I said, "Baby, look what time it is." And she goes, "Oh, fuck." I said, "What?" She said, "It's 4 o'clock." I was like, "Yeah, so I'm ready to get in bed."
I'm ready to go take a shower and get in bed, yes.
Dude, we cooked dinner and then fucking we ended up going to take a shower bath and we got into bed and I was like, "Thank God," because I had to wake up 3 o'clock this morning. I was like, "This is great." Yeah, we're doing the same thing tonight, though.
Yeah, me too. I'm going straight from here, going grab my free Domino's and then going to the house.
Free Domino's?
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan.
Eating it and taking a shower and getting in bed.
I think I have rewards.
So, anyway, Coach, go ahead and take us out. I
will. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank y'all so much. We got, our socials and all, or Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. If you don't know where those are, then
go listen.
You're way behind the game this point in time.
But thanks for joining.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So if you want to send us an email, if you want topics for us to fucking talk about, diamonddeckpod@gmail.com. More than welcome to email us. But with that being said, we're going to bed. So good night, everybody. This has been Diamond Deck Discussions Unfiltered.